Okay, good afternoon, ladies and gentlemen. We are back in Project Highrise, and it's been a little bit crazy. Well, anyway, last episode was a little bit crazy. We started on a decibel. No longer on that decibel. We are at 30. Now, this is because I kind of cheated. Well, I didn't cheat, but I went into the influence menu and I found out you can fast track your prestige. Um, so you convert 590 influence, and apparently each time we use these, it goes up. So I used this 3 times to put my influence, my prestige up 30. So what I did is I waited for it to go down normally, and it went, go up normally, so it went up from -12 to 0. But that took quite a while. It took like 2 hours, 3 hours, something ridiculous like that. Real time, not this time, but real time, like 2, 3 hours to go up from -12 to 0. So I was going to let it go the rest of the time, so -19 all the way to 0. But then I was like, nah, let's just not even worry about that. Let's just push this up a few times. Now we got a prestige of 30. Now everybody should be happy. All of these people that were unhappy because of stuff, because of reasons, they should be happy now. So I was actually having a look. Where was it? Somewhere. It was somewhere. Oh, it's here. So the population report. So you can see all of the different people. These ones are very happy. These ones are kind of happy. And these ones are not very happy at all. Have we got no kids? If we got no kids, then why did they want me to have the daycare center? Bastards. But anyway, we're all good now. And I think what we need to do is we need to keep a lot more of an eye on these people, like this person, for example. This area is noisy, too noisy. Why is it noisy? Why do you care? I thought you guys liked being next to an elevator. And we have kind of been doing what we can. Spread of nearby noises. See, this is $100 a day. Which is hard, because if we're trying to separate it from the elevator, then we need one on either side of the door. Which makes me think maybe we just want an elevator going down one side. But that means a lot more walking time for the people in these offices, because they have to walk all the way across. It's a bit better for the apartments. Like these guys, the smells, nearby smells. I'd really like to know. I'm guessing the smells one is probably more of an issue. I'm guessing than the elevator, because the elevator is far away. So some of them will be complaining, strange smells, but some of them are probably just like, oh, you know, the elevator's ages away, so that's probably not a problem. So I reckon, yeah, we might have to. Although $100 a day, it's just so bad. I don't want these guys to be moving out though, but it's just so bad. So the extra ones have been moving out because of spikes. Ooh, we got a massive amount of prestige, of course. And this is going to keep going up, because I don't think that plus 37 from special contracts is going to go away anytime soon. But we're not going to get in over our heads. We're going to just fortify what we've got. That's a 1-bedroom. We're going to keep these guys happy as much as we can. You're all luxury. So, greater variety of medium restaurants. Now, we have to be very careful with these, with building medium restaurants, because I did do some stuff while I was AFK waiting. I filled out these squares, the foundations for them. So yeah, this stairway actually seems to get a decent amount of usage. I see quite a few people using it, so we're just going to leave it there. I didn't do anything else though. I didn't build anything other than foundations. So yeah. So we're going to have a look at these types of shops really quickly. East Market. Happy making a profit, but rent is too high. So I don't know. I don't want to go into these places and start actually going through and manually updating their rent amounts. Because, I mean... Maybe you're going to have to, though, because you think about it. If they move out, the prestige is going to go down the toilet again, which we don't want. So they're very happy. They're extremely happy. Regular customers are going elsewhere. So we've probably just got too many food places. We need some sort of guide, like a minimum thing to say this is what we need for everything. Because the problem is somebody's going to say I need a large restaurant, so I'll put in a large restaurant. And then the people in the small restaurants are going to be like, hang on, we're losing all our customers. And then they're going to get sick and move out. And then I won't be able to build this other thing because I won't have enough small restaurants. And around and around and around and around and around it'll go. So these I feel pretty happy that I can just keep plonking them down. There will be demand for services, but if there's demand for services, then I just build the service and then they're happy. So yeah, that's fine. 368 is also fine. Now, let's have a look first. Rent is too high. Unit is getting worn down. I mean, I just don't know. Rent is too high. Like, some of them do tell you, oh, you know, rent is really low. We're really happy. So we could like raise their rents a little bit, but it's just fine tuning. It really is fine tuning. And let's have a look. That's not what I want to do. See what? What is this? What is this bullshit? 75%? That's what we can do? Down to 350? No, we're not doing that. That is the definition of not enough freedom to change it. I mean, no, that's just crazy. We definitely need a little bit more freedom than that. That's just way too much. Okay. Now, I think there were some noisy. Okay. So you guys are fine, you guys are fine, you guys are fine, you guys are fine. Rent is too high, whatever. Rent is too high. This area is noisy. Okay. So they don't like being right next to the office above them, is my guess. That seems to be the problem. Decline all. Unfortunately there's no. This is utility. Okay, all right, we got this. This is what I was hoping for. This is what I was looking for actually as well. I don't know why I didn't find it, but anyway. So. Yeah. So you can see smells all coming from the Italian joint. And then they got strange smells coming from somewhere. Trash. That's interesting. Oh. The trash is nice and big here. I'm guessing somebody just needs to collect these. Grime. I guess this is why they need housekeeping. This is just whatever. Okay, so that's nice. Elevators. Okay, there's got a highlighted green section. I've never heard any of these guys complain that they're too far away from the elevators though, so I don't know. So traffic. Okay. View. Ha. Isn't a no, I guess these guys are just looking at each other, so that's not much of a view. Aesthetics. Did I put a portrait down here? Yep, that's why. Profitability. Oh, I like this one. Oh, this is just for the stores and the restaurants. You are okay. This is good. This is excellent. This is telling me which stores are actually making a profit, not which ones I'm making a profit from, but which ones are actually profitable. Okay, not profitable, not profitable. Barely making a profit, but these guys are very profitable. Okay, satisfaction. And this looks like everybody. So you guys are. See, my view on this game, on these people, is if they don't like it, they can leave. And if they leave, then I will be happy. But the problem is... if they leave, I start to lose prestige, which is not good. And I don't know what to do about that. I really don't. Make them happy, I guess, because we don't want them to leave. But some of them are just like, rent is too high, and I don't know what to do about that. Fine-tune rates. Okay, this is a little bit better. Rates. Tenants may become... Okay, so I'm going to put apartments at 90% rent. And I'm going to put offices at 90% rent. Locked for another 48 hours. Okay. So that'll make my profit margin a little bit more squishy, but I got so much money in reserve and I should still be making a positive profit. Although this 8,000 doesn't include infrastructure. I don't think it does. No. Services. No. See, the problem is every single night these maintenance guys say, "Oh, you know, we gotta fix all these offices," and it's like 3-4 grand a day, something like that. Sometimes maybe 2, but it's very decent. So if my profit margin is like 5 grand, and I'm getting like 4 grand spent on maintenance every night, I'm not actually making that much money. It's kind of hidden, but I'm not really making that much money. Look at this, 25 grand for this one. I hate this thing. All right, let's go contracts. Large office, 6. We got sort of screwed on the last one. We still got the last one. White collar Wonderland, 300. 25 new residents. Restaurant revolution. Shopping. 3 large stores. Begin the balconies. Yeah, that's a bit too much. Okay. I think we can do this. All right. So we need 2 more large offices. This should be easily doable. Office. 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 And phone. Okay. Let's get some more financial offices. 900 and 900. Okay, so that should sort out that one. Maybe this Fit for Families one wouldn't be a bad idea either. Just, yeah, might not be a bad idea. Okay, an extra 5 grand. Yeah, that really helped me out a lot. Oh, bloody oath. These are 2 bedrooms. So let's start off. See, greater amount of medium restaurants. I have a feeling. Okay, I'm starting to get a solid feeling that putting the restaurants close to each other is shooting ourselves in the foot, because they're just too close to each other. We have to spread them out. Does this mean that having a 3rd building just for shopping is going to be a bad idea? Is a bad idea. I have to think about this, because these are. You can put them underground. Okay, some of them. Stores as well. You can put them underground. We have been leaving these areas free, so maybe that's an idea. Maybe we can put some down here, and maybe. Yeah, the problem is, if we have a look at the where's my mouse gone? There it is. If we have a look at these overlays, so noise is the main one. So these offices are very noisy, but a lot of these are very noisy, and smells are smells are for the restaurants as well. You don't complain about smell, so you're out of range, but this person, yeah, they're going to complain about smell. So, I'm pretty sure the restaurants aren't going to complain about smell from other restaurants. I mean, that doesn't make much sense. So, And the stores, I mean, the stores... Okay, so the stores complain about smells, but not about noise. Actually, you're not complaining about smells. Isn't that a restaurant above you? No idea. Sandwich counter. I guess this one's not as smelly. It's not as smelly, but these restaurants are a bit more smelly. But yeah. You don't complain about noise? These restaurants, I don't know, they're not really complaining about noise either. I guess they're noisy as well. I guess restaurants are noisy. So what we've got is stores will complain if they're next to restaurants. Restaurants don't give a shit. They can be next to anything. And normal offices... Oh, hold on. What's going on? What's going on here? Okay. You're all incredibly happy, but you're all considering moving out. What do we got? Good, good. Okay. One of these must have broken and somebody just came through and fixed it before I realized. So all these should go away. That's not the sort of going away I meant. Yeah, okay. Phones are a little bit too close to the, close to being thrown out. Okay. Cable is amazing. We can get rid of this, actually. I think I had that for the other apartments. We definitely do not need it right now. Okay, so we lost one. That's fine. So, alrighty. So I think we've got some sort of something to work with. 286 for legal officers, really? That's just embarrassingly low. Okay. So, alright, here's the deal. So we do lose prestige for moving people and evicting them. Okay, that sucks. I kind of want to put a gap in the middle here. Because these guys don't care about noise. And these guys do. They do not like the noise. I do not want to... I want to keep everybody happy if we can. So, we're going to have to do some moving here, I think. Yep. You. We'll do one at a time, I think. Okay. Actually, we'll do all of them. We'll do all of them. And your office is a bit of a mess, so it'll be made nice and clean when it gets moved across. So that does mean we've got some free space in the middle, but I think the free space in the middle will be something, maybe we can do something with art, because I haven't done a lot with art so far, and I feel like art will be the way to go. Yeah, so we're going to have to really keep our eyes on this sort of stuff. As for these buildings, look at our profits. Our profits are just not doing great. They're just really not doing great. You guys are unhappy. Not turning a profit. Yeah, that's... Okay, they're moving out. This is actually good because I want to get the restaurants away from the stores. So this is going to be a mall, this area. So I'm going to get the restaurants out of it. We might put restaurants up and have their own section, but I might as well also mix the restaurants into other places. Like I might have a restaurant section below the residential, just like 3 levels of restaurants down there. But clearly we can't have the restaurants right next to the offices. What are you guys saying? You're happy. Why are you happy? Shouldn't there be smells coming from these places? There are smells. There's smells and there's noise. And yet you guys are happy. Happy, 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 happy. Okay, well that's... Maybe there's not a lot of smells coming from these places. Interesting. Or maybe these guys have the small officers have a very high tolerance for smells and noises because they're just little people. Whereas all these officers, they're a lot more finicky. Come on. Do not move out. I've given you your electricity. It was only down for a few hours. Okay. Alright, so we lost restaurants with a bar area. Okay. Dinner and a bar area. Okay, so we're going to have to build them. We're going to have to build them. Let's build them down here, okay? This is a pretty good area. It's like a basement bar. And this will be our first restaurant district, I guess. It's a large restaurant. Leave room for the bins. No, we want a bar. A dinner and a bar. I don't want to build a lot of restaurants if we don't have to. Family restaurants. Brunch spots. I like to have one that's okay, it serves dinner and has a bar. There's a Mexican place. The other place was Italian. I guess the Italian is better. Serves dinner and has a bar. Yeah, the Italian is going to pay the most. Yeah. Expects trash bins. I guess you guys don't need recycling bins, do you? So we're going to delete that. We're going to rebuild it. We're going to give you the Italian restaurant, and we're going to build a bin right next to it. Okay, excellent, 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 excellent. Now, are we still having problems with bins? Because we have a fair amount of bins, and I feel like we're not really taking care of them as well as we could. So I'm going to get a trash and a recycling collection point down here as well. Just so that we got a bit extra, especially recycling, because I don't think anybody else really uses recycling other than the residents. So it probably makes sense for the recycling to be down there instead. But we got our restaurant. How happy are you? Being close to an elevator is a plus. I guess they don't care about noise. Strange smells keep coming from somewhere. That'll be from the bin, I'm guessing, not from the restaurant. Yeah, the restaurant's too far away. This is a real problem, I guess. I guess what we do is we put the bins, and then we put a smell door, and then the noise they get from the elevator. So if we have a look at the noise. Really? I could have sworn there was noise coming from some of these places. I really could have sworn that. Some of these were complaining about noise. But there's no noise coming from the elevators. I mean, okay, so there are elevators. And they were... Some people just don't like being close to elevators. Is that what the deal is? So if we put this guy here, and put him up there, what do? Hates being close to elevators, hates noisy areas. Okay, so I don't like being close to the elevators, and they don't like noisy areas. So it's like a combination. Okay. Okay. How? And if we go to a one bedroom apartment, they don't care. They don't care how close they are to the elevator. They're fine. They're completely happy being close to the elevator. But a 2-bedroom apartment hates being close to the elevator. Okay, I can sense reason coming out of madness here. We are not going to have one floor for each of these. We are going to do something more interesting. We're going to put 1-bedroom apartments up right against the smell. What we're going to do is we're going to have a smell door, then we're going to have a 1-bedroom apartment, then we're going to put the rest of our stuff. That's going to be beautiful, and we can do that for every floor. So that'll solve pretty much all of our problems. I think our star from move-outs and evictions has actually gone down again. It's actually gotten worse. A couple of people have been moving out or something, or have been kicking them out. I don't remember kicking anybody out, but I may have accidentally done that. Officers are looking good. So, yeah, okay, we'll let you come in. Legal officers. We did have those restaurants that got screwed around. They're now, this guy's now down here. Okay. Likes high traffic areas, likes being close to elevators. So I guess we're doing okay. I mean, there's a lot of things that were a problem that I just didn't realize were a problem, and this graph thing has definitely helped. You are red. Why are you red? Okay, you need to be red. I mean green. I mean better. Although it might be the first day that you're actually operational, so okay. Let's see how much revenue you make. Okay. You're getting regulars, but you don't have any customers. That's interesting. Okay, I don't think profit is going to be a problem. I think this restaurant is doing absolutely brilliant. In fact, it's 1500 to 4. They're open till 4 in the morning. Really? I suppose it's a bar, but even still, I mean, this is obviously, like I keep saying, this is an old style game, because these days everybody has a mobile phone. You don't need phone lines, and bars are definitely not open till 4 a.m. Well, I'm in Melbourne, so they're not open until 4 a.m. I don't think, because they don't want the hooligans getting in there. Okay, no, you made a profit. You made a profit. Okay, you're happy. You got 68 customers, 7 regulars. All right, that's good. Can we start to get some greater variety of medium restaurants? Okay, so it probably wants another one. Can we put them right next to each other? That's the interesting question, because they will take away from each other if they do that. So this guy's making a profit. This guy's making a profit. This guy's making a profit. Now, these are medium. I think these are medium. Yeah, medium. Medium. Yeah, they're definitely medium. That was a large that I put down. Okay, so you guys were complaining about mediums, though, weren't you? Greater variety of medium restaurants. Okay, let's put a medium down here. I'm gonna start to mix and match them a little bit because, okay, so you're fine Italian food. So what do we want? We'd prefer breakfast and lunch. Okay, sandwich counter. That looks pretty good. That's only 135 though. What else have we got? All night diner. No. Okay, 135 may be pretty good actually. Sandwich shops. Okay. Authentic grill. So we could have burritos, or we could have an authentic grill. I think I know which one I want. Definitely the authentic grill. Water. Oh, yep, we're on that level, so you get everything for free. Okay, so that'll make them happy. Hopefully these two won't have too much. They shouldn't have any competition because they're serving at different times. 4:30 to 6 p.m. and 3 p.m. to 4 a.m. So they're very much not in competition with each other. So that should be fine. That should be that's like genius. Genius gameplay right there from me. So you still want a greater variety of medium restaurants. Okay. I suppose we could have some overlap here. We've still got 3 more over here though, which is really interesting. This is sandwiches. Fast food, pizza. So technically we've only got 3 types because this is sandwich and this other one is sandwich as well. I guess. Greater variety of medium restaurants. I do want to kind of get this. We got. Let's pick up another contract. Corporate bigwigs. Large corporation. That sounds very annoying. 300 office workers. That sounds hard. 25 office workers. I reckon it's time to do that. Oh. Okay, so I thought attract 25 means attract 25 new ones, but apparently it's just 25 total. How many residents do we got? Do we have? 47. So this new one was 100. Yeah, I'm not sure if we're going to do that. Posh pads. That's a bit too high. Resident revolution. Large. I'm not sure if large is really what will help. 3 large stores. Begin the balconies. Epicureal. Oh, no, this is... What is this? Balconies on the left. Ah, what is this? Small paint. Okay, we can do this. I may need to do some art and stuff. I really want to know how to do the actually make walls into walls. Because we got doors, we got facilities, we got transit, we got lobbies. Oh. This is not what I want. Okay, this is lobbies. This is what I want, but it's 3 stories. I don't want 3 stories. I want 1 story. That's all I want. I want to build a wall on a wall, like infrastructure. Because it's right now it's just windows. I feel like this is not a proper wall. Like we need to put a proper wall. Okay, this is enough of an annoying problem that I'm going to Google it. So, project Highrise place wall on foundation. How do you paint your walls? Okay, how do you paint your walls? Main UI, artworks, art, no, lobby art. What am I missing? Decorative elements. Okay, here we go. So this, put that there. Yes, that's what I'm talking about. That is what I'm talking about. Lovely paneling at the bottom. Oh, very nice. So we put that there, we can put that there. Oh, and it doesn't cost me anything. Okay, no, I'm happy. I am happy now. I am happy that I found that out. Oh, yeah, I don't think you want a door there. I think you kind of want a window, maybe. Although I suppose there's a fire escape, so, you know, fair enough. No fire escape on this side. I guess it's always on the left side. So anyway, there we go. Got some background. Let's go over here and let's do the same thing. Patterned wallpaper. Oh no, that looks ugly as all hell. Let's just keep going with this one. Yeah, just plain old. Look at this. The door. This is like a broom closet in there. Absolutely hilarious. Not going to do the rest. Could do this all over there. Elegant polished stone blocks. Marble walls. They don't look too bad. Yeah, you know what? Marble walls for the bottom level. Doesn't cost me anything, does it? Ooh, I can just keep dragging them and... yeah, that's beautiful. Marble walls the whole way along. Okay, excellent. Now our building looks a little bit nicer. And we're going to put some double pane over here just to fill in that area. We might put some artwork in there at some point. Let's do a little bit of artwork here because we got this thing now. So this is just decorative. So seating, couches, chairs. Okay, I haven't really bothered with that. So small paintings. Okay, what's this a painting of? Costs a bunch of money. Okay, I think that's a naked chick. No, I don't think it would be ethical to put that in a workplace. So we're not going to do that. Okay, small painting, small sculpture. That looks like George Washington. He's a pretty cool dude. What do we got here? That's some crazy modern art. Go, done. We had a contract for a more medium ones, didn't we? The good side? No, medium masterpieces. Okay. Whoop, accidentally clicked it. Sometimes my mouse does that, but that's fine. I think we unlocked medium art. No, we didn't. We need an art dealer. That's right. Damn it. I want an art dealer. I don't want a scummy art dealer. You don't even fit. You're not worthy of being in my building. Let's put you over here. Please don't tell me I shifted that at the last second. Looks like it fit in. Oh my god. I think that's another naked person. Yes, these art dealers, man. I swear to god, they got problems. They got problems. Alright, medium artwork. Yup. Medium. These are going to cost a ton, aren't they? Upkeep cost? What the son of a... You are shitting me. Okay, this one doesn't have upkeep. The paintings don't have upkeep. Okay, so I like you paintings. I like you. You know what? Yeah. No, I don't want to move it. I want to destroy it. Okay, George Washington, I'm sorry, but I live in Australia, so you can just go bugger off. Medium art. We do need a medium sculpture. Okay, that gave me 15 grand, so we can... Do we get money back for selling this? No. So we spent 10 grand on a sculpture, and we got a 15 grand for doing it, and then we just sold it straight away for nothing. We gave it away. Okay, let's get some paintings. You're pretty good. That one definitely speaks to me. I feel like small art. Yep. What do we got? So we got everything except the naked woman, which I guess we got to have because we got to have everything. I haven't unlocked these yet. Need an art gallery. Whatevs. Let's do some other stuff in here. Let's do some decorative seating. There we go. That's a piece of art in itself right there. That's a massive piece of art. Okay. You can't drag across when you got the chair selected, apparently. Do we need potted plants? Does it require any upkeep? No, you do not require any upkeep. Okay. Madagascar dragon plant and a shiny snake plant. You get to get moved over to there. Doesn't cost me anything. Oh my god. I think we already got the dragon plants. What do we got? Promenade or whatever the hell this is called. Okay. There we go. That is culture right there. That is just all culture. We need another one. We need a potted fiscus. No, that's a little bit. We've got to move it off to here because otherwise it's too symmetrical. You do not want to be symmetrical when you're an artist. You've got to be asymmetrical. There was some sort of alarm. I'm not sure. But anyway, we got this area. Now these guys are pretty happy except for the large restaurants. These guys are very happy. They don't have to worry about noise. What are we doing? And I think... So we still need a door here. Okay, so I'm going to start So you still care about smells. So we're going to start doing it over here. And I think we can actually fit it in here perfectly. I think this is going to work perfectly. So, doors. We got a smell door. Why a revolving door spreads the smell, stops the spread of smell, I have no idea. But apparently it does. Then we got a 1-bedroom apartment. Hates noisy and smelly areas. Luxury 1-bedroom. I wonder if the studio, do they care about anything? We could get a basic studio, which is cares about. All right, so let's math this out for a second, okay? Because you pay $287, but then we lose 100 because of this stupid door. So if I had, and this takes up 1, 2, 3. This takes up 10. So I could have one of these, and if I have a basic, then they don't care about the smell or the anything. They don't care about anything. But how big is the smell? See, the smell's not that big. Like, okay, we got to do an experiment here. Because the thing is, no, go away. The thing is, I can have a smell door, and then I can have a 1-bedroom apartment, and that solves my problem. Or I can have a studio apartment, and then I don't need the smell door, because the studio apartment doesn't give a crap about smells. They're happy with smells. Although I say that, oh, this is because it's a deluxe. So if you had the basic, then it would be fine. So the question is, 287 minus 100 is 187, and the studio normal is even less than that, but I gain 4 squares. Look at this. I gain 4 squares of room. So, got a basic studio here. And then, yeah, this guy will be fine. This guy will be happy. He'll be right next to the bins, but he'll be happy. Yeah. So maybe that's the go. Because I got to have something. Because look, if I have, let's take a 2-bedroom luxury apartment, and let's put it right here. Okay, this is a test. So I can't build it. I hate being close to elevators. Is this far enough away for them to not give a crap? We can't build it because we need a greater variety of small restaurants? What? Okay, well, I guess we'll build another small restaurant down here. Sure. Donut shops. 73, 106. I guess we're building a cafe. Although, I think we've got a couple of cafes over here already, so we're going to get a donut shop. They pay me a bit less, but they won't have as much competition because there's no other donut shops. So there's less chance of people getting happy and moving out. Okay. Are you going to be activated? Come on. Oh, now it says medium restaurants. No, this one says small. This one says medium. I guess I want the luxury one because there'll be a greater snobbiness factor. Medium restaurants. Okay. So we got a breakfast joint and we got a dinner joint. So this is, I'd kind of like this to be lunch and dinner. There we go, lunch and dinner. Taco Mountain. Burgers and fries. Okay, let's get that done. I don't think that clashes too much with these guys. This is a sandwich shop. This is a Calabria, or it's Italian food anyway. So I don't think there's not too much overlap between fine Italian food and fast food. I'd bloody well hope not anyway. So, are you happy now? Yes, you are. Okay. So we'll get that built. So this guy is going to complain about smells, but then we put this door in. Does he complain about the elevators? Loud and too close. Okay. Nobody's even moved in yet. Elevators are loud and too close. Okay. So let's go ahead. Let's move them over to there. And we're going to see what the deal is. I believe if we move them over, then they should be happy. They should definitely be happy over here. And this video is actually very long. It's like extremely long, but we've done almost nothing. But we're learning so much. So noise, elevators. I think they should be out of range. Look at this. They should be out of range. Off. No. These elevators allowed it. Really? Really? You're still too close? Okay. Well, we know over here they're fine. But over here they're too close. Over here they're fine. Over here they're too close. Okay. So I guess that means we can't do this option because they're still in range. So we got to do this. So that means the smeller door and the 287 for the luxury 1-bedroom apartment. Which is not great because we loot 4 spaces, but it does mean that everything else lines up. We're basically just losing one of these blocks of 10. So let's go ahead, relocate you over to here. You, I'm sorry to say, are getting evicted. I'd love to keep you, but it turns out that you're useless as far as the aesthetic of the building is concerned. Revolving door that spreads. So I think these 2-bedroom apartments are going to be what we do for a good while now. I think, yeah. So we've got a 1-bedroom, 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 and then small 2-bedrooms. I don't think we really need large 2-bedrooms or anything like that. Okay, so these 5 floors are good, and there's 4 on each, so that'll give us the 20 that we want. Although, no, it won't, because these are all 1-bedrooms, aren't they? We have to kind of move these guys around as well, but I can't just evict them all. I just can't. I mean, that'll dump my prestige into the ocean. It'll be really bad. Although I could just spend all of this influence to fast track my prestige and just ignore it. And it will have go away eventually. But negative, I just don't want to. I really don't want to. Okay. So let's see. So I can do any of these. Any of these is fine. Luxury, luxury, luxury. Yeah, these 2 are definitely luxury as well. 2-bedroom. Let's get all these guys going. And we're gonna keep an eye out. This is kind of a long video actually, but I'm gonna keep an eye out on first of all, let's get this done. Phone, no. Cable TV, yes. Yes. And gas, yes. And before those officially start up, let's have a look at here. Okay, it's a good thing we checked that, I think. You're fine. You are not fine. You need more cable. Water. Water is kind of on the edge. We just built like 10, 15 new apartments. What am I doing? I'm clicking on it. There we go. Now it's done. So yeah, now that should be enough. It should be enough. We'll have to keep an eye on the services though. Services might suddenly start to go under. Yeah, definitely this home cleaners seems to be very heavily used. Don't ask me why I got 2 dog walkers. I do not know. I needed them at some point, but anyway. So what I'd really like to do is I'd like to duplicate this setup on every floor below it. Just get rid of all of these because I don't think we really care about studio apartments yet anymore. 2-bedroom apartments. Okay. What we're going to do is we're going to push these up a couple more floors to get this achievement out of the way. And then I think we're going to finish off the episode. So, yeah, just give me a little... It's been sort of... It's been slow, but it's been worthwhile. I think we've learned a lot in this episode, like a lot. And a lot of the assumptions that I've been making in the past, I think have been fixed, have been worked out anyway. So, 1 bedroom. So that means in the future, we should be able to go through and be able to move forward a lot quicker and not get into any of those death spirals that we've gotten into in the past, which is very, very awesome. Cable TV. Now I think we built enough so that we're not going to have to worry about these extra ones. Although gas may be a worry. No, gas is still good. Gas is still very good. We built an extra of that. We're not using that. Yeah, that should be fine. Okay. Luxury, 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 luxury. So this is very, very aggressively expanding, but I mean, these guys should be okay. Rent is too high. Content, content. Some of them are complaining about rent being too high. The rest of them are fine. There's a lot of activity down here. What's our profitability? Okay, got that contract. Great. You are not very profitable. There are too few customers or too much competition. Okay. So there's a little bit of competition over here, I think. But yeah, I don't know. We'll have to see. We'll have to just see. Okay, contracts. Let's get a couple more contracts, and then we'll finish the video off because this has definitely been a long one. White collar Wonderland, more residents. Okay, 100 residents. I feel like that's definitely possible. Maybe. We did the art one, didn't we? Plaza, the good side. Let's do this. I feel like apartments on balconies on the left is going to be doable because we've got apartments and they're ready. They're ready to have balconies. We can't accept any more contracts, so I don't need that. Go away. Go away. Apartments 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12. Okay, so we can't quite get 15 yet, but yeah, look at this. $3,800 for overnight maintenance. And I believe that's a one-off. That doesn't get calculated in this profit. So our profit is not as good as you think it is. It's still pretty good, but it's not as good. So anyway, we're going to finish this episode off. It's been a long one, but we've learned quite a lot. And I think moving forward, we should be doing very nicely. I wonder if there's an overlay for aesthetic. Oh yeah, that's very nice. That's a very nice section. We don't have very many nice sections, but apparently paintings are just all over the place. I wonder, are you happy that you're above? No, you don't give a crap. You don't give a crap about being close to all those potted plants and paintings. Okay, all right. Yes, we'll fix this up really quickly. Copy services, and then computer and IT services, and then file storage services. Yeah, I know. It's a lot. It really is a lot. And for some reason, some of the bigger ones are the ones they actually need a lot of. Oh, god damn it. Okay, we're almost done. I'm almost finished with this stupid episode. There we go. Alright, we're going to finish it off here. I'm going to stop talking, and we're going to get back into it, and we're going to try and figure these out, I guess. Maybe we will get just a ton of studio apartments on some floors or something, get that over the line. Or maybe we'll just do it out naturally with this 1 and then 2 bedroom apartments deal, and just keep pushing up with that and see how far we can go, because that's definitely going to get us a lot of revenue. Look at this, 10 grand. What are you guys complaining about? Copy services. I just built another one. Stop being a bunch of whingers. Anyway, thank you very much for watching, and I will see you guys later.